Good evening and welcome back to Haverford Sports Media. My name is Spencer Mark and I'm here joined with Sean Perry. And tonight, the Haverford Fords girls basketball team will be taking on the Lower Merion Aces at home. Should be a great game tonight, Sean.
I'm very excited for this game. This is a test for the Fords. This is a good Lower Merion team. They just came off a test against Garnet where they won by, I think, at least 20. So I have high hopes for this game tonight. I'm excited.
Yeah, the last game was amazing. The Fords showed out in full force. And hopefully we can kick off spring break with a Fords win.
What season, Spencer? What season?
Winter break.
Oh.
Did I say spring break?
You said spring break. It's all right. You're thinking ahead. I appreciate that. You're thinking ahead. I can't wait for spring break already.
The game will begin momentarily. The anthem is about to be played. And the players are getting in their final warm-ups. Players out of the huddle, taking their positions on the court. Dotsie tips it back to Foley for the Fords. Foley looking for option, passes to Maloney. Maloney back to Foley, and Foley to Wright. Wright to Kelly, and Kelly back to Foley. To Maloney, back to Kelly. Fords kind of feeling out this defense right here to start off the game.
Absolutely, lots of ball movement so far.
Kelly with the ball once again, passes to Wright. Wright to Maloney. Back to Wright, taken by number 3, Ari Glover.
And that whole possession by the Fords, I don't believe Ryan Dotsie touched that ball once. Fords really working the ball around, but
Braslaw
in a
with
different
the
way.
ball now. Passes to 14, Natasha Kassimer. (14 to 45), and scores 2. Laura Merion is going to strike first in this game. The shot from number 45, Megan Walters. Maloney with the ball now for the Fords, passes to Wright. Big pass to Foley, then Foley to Dotsie. Dotsie not able to keep control of that ball, and that's a turnover. Number 23, Alexa Braslaw, down the court now. Foley is on her, passes number 20. 20 gets tripped up.
I believe she might have lost her footing there. I think that's going the Fords' way.
Maloney is going to take the ball for the Fords here. Maloney, a starting freshman on this team. Very impressive and not very common to see.
Absolutely. It just shows the depth of this Fords team where you can rely on freshmen and not just, 1 or 2 players like Ryan Dotsie or Megan Kelly. You can get deep into the bench and get some freshman production.
Kelly with the ball now. Passes up to Maloney. Maloney's going to work around 3 and drop the ball off to Ryan Dotsie. Dotsie to Foley. Foley to Wright. Wright to Maloney. Maloney back to Foley. Then to Kelly. Looking for an option to Maloney. Dotsie once again not quite able to snag that ball. A little bit of a high pass there.
Absolutely. Through the first 3 possessions of this game for the Fords, Lower Merion has really limited Ryan Dotsie and her touches on the ball.
Number 3, Ari Glover with the ball for the Aces. Up to 23. That's Braslaw. Braslaw driving through. Shoots. Not quite able to find the basket. (23) is going to throw in the ball for the Aces. She's going to throw it to Glover. Glover to 14. That's Kassimer. Kassimer shoots. She's going to make another 2 points for the Aces. Forwards on offense now. Kelly driving down the court. Kelly back to Maloney. Maloney to Foley. Back to Maloney. Back to Wright. Up to Foley. Up to Wright. Back to Kelly. Kelly shoots. No cigar, though. Sean, it looks like this Lower Merion defense is trying to lock down Ryan Dotsie.
Yeah, they definitely came to play today. This is not normal for what we're seeing from these Fords tonight, but I have confidence in turning
Braslaw
around.
driving down the court. Using some speed there. Not quite able to find her way into the paint, though. Back to 23. 23 is going to look for an opening. Natalie Wright's going to push that ball out of bounds. Yeah, Dotsie's been a very dominant force in these recent games. I know the last game she had, I can't even begin to tell you how many layups. But it looks like they're trying to lock her down.
Absolutely.
Kassimer with the ball now.
So they watched a lot of film on her during practice this week.
Kassimer driving through. Passes back to Glover. Glover kind of shut down a bit by Kelly here.
Good effort.
14 up to 23. 23 to 20. 20 shoots. And 20 does not make the basket. Back to 45. That's Walters. Walters to 20. Back to Kassimer. Kassimer to Glover. Glover to Walter. And Maloney's going to snag that ball.
It's Great play by Dotsy there. Great effort over the other 6-footer.
Up to Wright. Wright's going to score first for the Fords. That brings the score to 2-4. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in this first quarter.
That was a good rhyme, Spencer.
Thank you.
Scored a 2-4. I like that.
I try, Sean. I try. Bit of commotion. Kelly and Casmer both fighting for the ball. It looks like the Fords are going to pick it up. Maloney once again throwing in for the Fords. Going to pass it off to Kelly. Kelly facing off with Glover. Glover to Maloney. Kelly to Maloney. Back to Wright. Up to Foley. Back to Wright again. Wright's going to score again. Fords tied up 4-4.
You can tell they're starting to find their groove on offense, trying to play their game.
Yeah, it looks like they're just feeling out this defense and trying to find holes.
Early adjustments, they'll be all right.
Wright's been able to find 2 holes so far. Foley fighting with the ball for 23. 23 under pressure. Passes off to Casmer. Casmer's going to run through. Shoot. He's going to bounce off the rim. Foley. Dotsy with the rebound. Sorry about that. Maloney with the ball now. Up to Wright. Right back to Foley. Kelly with the shot. Bounces off. Wright misses the layup. Up to Dotsy. Not able to score there. Some tough defense.
Hustle plays by the Fords. A lot of offensive rebounds. Gets free throws in the end. I like it.
Dotsy's going to take a shot. Sinks it. Fords take the lead with that shot right there. Now for the second. Not quite able to make that second shot, but the Fords lead 5-4. Wright with the ball now.
It's good awareness.
And Wright isn't quite able to get out of the situation. Braslow driving down the court now. Braslow's going to shoot. Bounces off the rim. And Foley with the rebound. Passes up to Kelly. Kelly back to Foley. Foley looking for an option here. Taking a minute. Gonna run around. Pass it to Kelly. Back to Wright. Wright's gonna shoot. Wright's not gonna be able to sink that one. Laura Merion with the ball now. Glover passes back to number 1, Pham. And Pham up to 23, Braslow. Two minutes, 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Fords up 5-4.
One thing I'm noticing with the Fords is when they have fast break opportunities, they choose not to go for the fast break and kind of develop a play, set up what they want, get the shot they want.
Absolutely, Sean. Maloney passes it off to Kelly. Kelly runs up, passes it up to Dotsy. Dotsy running through, passes to Foley. Foley's going to shoot. Not quite able to sink that one, and the ball is going to go out. Ace is going to pick that one up. Pham's going to take the ball for the Aces.
Make sure shoes are tied.
Passes off to Casmer. Back to Pham. Back to Pham once again. Facing off with Kelly.
Only the first quarter, but the Fords are running a pretty aggressive inbound.
Braslow with the ball now.
Inbound play here.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. Glover going to take the ball for the Aces. He's going to throw it in to Braslow. Braslow's going to pass to Casmer. Casmer with number 15. 15's not going to be able to sink that. 15, Ella Liberescioli. Is going to take a free throw. sinks the first. That ties the game up 5-5. Just under 2 minutes left in the first. Here's the second shot.
I noticed the forwards went to their bench a lot later in this quarter compared to Lower Merion. Lower Merion pulled some of their starters maybe 2 minutes in this game, and Haverford just made their first change with a minute 40 left.
Second shot does not make it in. Maloney's going to take the ball for the forwards. Passes up to Kelly. Back to Maloney once again.
Haverford running a two-big lineup here makes it a little harder for Lower Merion. They have only one 6-footer on the court, but Haverford is too.
Maloney running around. Isn't quite able to get the ball off to Kelly there. Bit of commotion on the court. Fam's going to take the ball for the Aces. Up to number 23, Braslow. Braslow through to Kasmer. Kasmer's double teamed. Going to be able to get through it, get rid of that ball. Up to Fam. Back to Glover. Back to Fam. Up to Braslow once again. Up to Kasmer. Kasmer to Librascioli. Librascioli not able to get that ball out. That's some good forwards defense right there.
Absolutely. There's a lot of commotion on that play early and late in the action, but the forwards able to kind of recover, close out on the three-point line, and force a turnover there.
58 seconds left in the first. Maloney's going to take the ball for the forwards. Passes up to Kelly. Back to Maloney once again. Back to Kelly, back to Maloney. Maloney trying to work around, up to Dotsey. Back to Kelly. Maloney with it now. Passes to Gilroy. Gilroy shoots. Gleason with the rebound. Back to Kelly. Back to Gilroy. Whistle's going to be blown. 25 seconds left. Game still tied 5-5.
It's foul, Lower Merion. I'll stay here.
Kelly with the throw in. Gets the ball to Dotsey. Dotsey's not quite able to sink that layup. Gets caught up on the defense, but she has the ball once again. Back to Gleason. Gleason shoots. Once again, not able to find the basket. Getting some commotion on the court. As Glover's going to take that ball for the Aces. Never mind, it's going to be Fam. Forwards getting caught up on some tough defense. Both sides playing excellent on their own side of the court.
Absolutely. From what we're used to seeing from this forwards team, this is a very low-scoring quarter. It's 5-5. Usually we see this forwards in double digits at least by now.
12 seconds left in the first, Sean.
Maybe they'll get there.
Aces with the ball now. Up to Kasmer. Big pass. Kasmer is going to keep that ball. He's going to get it to Braslow. Braslow shoots. No cigar. At the end of the first, the forwards and the Aces are tied up 5-5. Definitely a back and forth quarter. Both sides struggling to make big plays.
Absolutely. Both sides struggling to get almost some sort of rhythm going. An interesting quarter from both teams. Very defensive-minded.
Absolutely, Sean.
The shot selection was there. I like the shots both teams were getting, but just the results are not there for them right now.
Yeah. Wright opened up the quarter big with those two layups right there. Hopefully we see more plays from the forwards here.
Yeah, I'm absolutely expecting that we do. I think Ryan Dotsey gets it going in the second quarter.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back in that second quarter. Both teams coming out of the huddle. About to get started in this second quarter. For those of you who might have just joined, the game is currently tied up 5-5, a very defensive game thus far. Hopefully the Forge are able to break this open and hopefully get a couple more plays going. Braslow with the ball now for the Aces. Just going to work around the Forge defense, try and find a seam. Up to Glover. Back to Braslow. Whistle's going to be called there. Braslow's going to take that ball for the Aces. Braslow looking for an option. Just going to pass it up to Kazmer. Kazmer under a little bit of pressure here from Maloney. Passes back. Back to Braslow. Braslow up to number 20, Harper Gust. That's going to be 2 more points for the Aces. Aces lead 7-5.
One thing Haverford can't do is get in their own heads. It's only 7-5.
Yep.
Stick to what you know, play to your identity, and you'll be all right.
100%. Kelly with the ball now. Up to Gilroy. Gilroy passes back to Gleason. Gleason to Gilroy. Looking for an option here. Back to Gleason once again. Whistle's going to be called there. Maloney, it looks like, is going to take the ball for the Fords here. Maloney looking for an option. He's going to pass it up to Wright. Right back to Maloney once again. Maloney to Kelly. Kelly to Wright. Right back to Maloney. Maloney shoots. Bounces off the rim. And Glover, it looks like he's going to get that ball. Kelly's going to take the ball for the Fords. Kelly's going to look for an option. He's going to throw it to Gleason. Gleason's going to pass back to Maloney. Maloney up to Gilroy. Does not find the mark there. Kelly's going to throw the ball in once again. Up to Gleason. Gleason to Wright. Wright to Maloney. Maloney to Kelly. Kelly to Gilroy. Back to Kelly. Back to Wright. Wright shoots. Once again, not able to find the net. Gilroy with it now. Back to Gleason. Up to Kelly. Kelly to Gleason. Gleason looking for a pass. Going to pass it up to Maloney. Maloney once again not able to find the basket there.
Although not a lot on the score sheet for any player really, but Grace Maloney in particular, she's definitely the offensive engine when Ryan Dotsey's not on the court.
Absolutely.
Passes are there, good playmaker. You can really tell she's commanding the offense when she's out there.
100% there. Dotsey and Foley going to come in for the Fords, going to replace Kelly and Gleason. Foley with the ball for the Fords. Foley's going to throw it to Wright. Wright's going to be able to snag it up. Wright to Maloney. Maloney to Foley. Foley looking for an option. Foley's going to drive up. And she's going to make the layup, tying the game up once again, 7-7, just under 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Braslow with the ball for the Aces now. Under pressure from Foley. Braslow. Whistle's going to be called on that play. Brascioli is going to take Glover's place.
I feel like it's important to know that every member of this Fords team has the same shoes on, Spencer.
Yeah, that just goes to show, their level of teamwork.
Absolutely. Maya Foley was the last one without the shoes. Her excuse was they'd not come in yet. Not sure if I'm going to buy that or not.
Wright with the ball now. Wright's going to drive up. Wright's going to shoot. Not quite able to make that layup. Brascioli's going to grab the ball up. Ref's going to call the whistle there. Gus is going to take the ball for the Aces. Up to Braslow. Braslow under pressure from Foley here. Just going to drive past Foley. Going to retreat back just a little bit. Look for an option here to pass. Going to pass to Walters. Walters back to Librescioli. Braslow with the ball once again. A little bit of commotion on the sideline there.
Aces ball, I believe.
It is going to be Aces ball. Gus is going to throw in that ball for the Aces. Gus passes it to Braslow. Braslow to Librescioli. Librescioli shoots. Not able to make that. And Gilroy's going to take that rebound. Passes to Maloney. Maloney driving down the court. Maloney passes it up to Foley. Foley to Dotsey. Dotsey shoots. Dotsey not able to make it there. Bit of commotion getting that ball. And it looks like the Aces are going to come away with it.
I like the effort there from Mara Gilroy.
Yeah, Gilroy really got under that net and was able to pick that ball up. Aces throw it in. And Kazmer's going to pick that ball up. Kazmer under pressure from Foley. Kazmer's going to look for an option here. Just going to dump the ball off to Gus. Back to Braslow. Braslow under pressure from Maloney.
Maloney not fooled by anything.
And there's going to be a whistle there. Excellent defense there from the Fords.
Absolutely.
Neither Foley nor Maloney was really shaken up at all.
That was an impressive defensive effort from Maloney there. I mean, there was a lot of moves pulled on her, and she did not bite on a single one.
Absolutely. Kelly's going to take the ball for the Fords. Kelly passes to Maloney. Maloney under pressure from Kazmer. Maloney's going to drive through. And he's going to dump the ball off to Dotsey. Dotsey hands it off to Kelly. Kelly's going to drive through. He's going to drop the ball. It's going to get picked up by the Aces. Gust with the ball for the Aces. Passes up to Kazmer. Just under 4 minutes left in the second. Kazmer's going to hand the ball off to Glover. Glover up to Braslow. Braslow through to Gust. There's going to be a whistle. It's going to be Ford's ball.
Spencer, if I'm honest with you, I've been really enjoying the defensive performances on both sides from both teams. I mean, everyone's so offensive-minded, but I mean, you can always appreciate good defense, especially like right now.
100%, Sean. I mean, it's the second quarter and the score is tied up at 7. Dotsey with the ball now. Dotsey driving through up to Wright.
Good find.
Wright's gonna sink it for 2.
That was a great find by Dotsey.
Fords take the lead once again. Gus pass up to Kazmer. Yeah, as we were saying, this has been a very defensive game. We're seeing a lot of excellent plays, especially from Foley, from Gilroy, from Maloney especially.
Absolutely. A lot of reach-in fouls in this game as well.
Absolutely.
A lot of steal attempts that just don't go the player's way.
100% there. Number 14, Kazmer is going to take a shot here. He's going to sink that one. Gets ready to take the next. Second one's up. Bounces off the rim. Fords keep their lead at 9-8. Librescioli with the ball now. Braslow passes back to Kazmer. Kazmer driving through. Shoots. No cigar. Foley with the ball now for the Fords. Passes it up to Maloney. Maloney jukes around Kazmer. Passes back to Foley. Back to Kelly. And up to Wright. Wright to Maloney. Maloney drives in. Foley's going to take a shot. Foley's going to sink it. It's going to be 3 points from Maya Foley.
I'm glad that went in for Maya Foley. I've been a fan for a few years, and it's always great when you see them succeed.
Aces on offense now. Librascioli's going to shoot. Bounces off the rim. It's going to get picked up by Maloney for the rebound. Maloney to Dotsie. Dotsie running down the court. Back to Foley. Passes to Kelly. Kelly shoots. Kelly sinks it once again. It's going to be another 3 points for the Fords as they blow this game open 15-8.
What do we say about a lack of offense, Spencer? Say something about that ever? I don't think so.
Fords just really dialed in right there. 2 huge plays. Kelly, obviously, in the last game, had that incredible half-court shot and at the end of the third quarter, a buzzer beater there.
Yeah,
and it looks like she's taken that those long shots and really running with them.
I wish it was in person to see that. That was an electric moment.
That was 100% a great moment. I was on the call for that one.
Lucky you.
And that was just incredible. Both teams take a timeout. Fords up 15-8, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. That's 2-2-2. Just looking at some stats here, Maya Foley has made a layup and has made and is 2 for 1 on 3-point attempts. Also 2 for 1 on 3-pointers is Megan Kelly. And Natalie Wright with 3 2-points.
Spencer, what are your thoughts on this band?
The band, I was actually a member of the band for a couple years.
Really?
Back in the day, yeah.
Oh.
And I think it's great that they show out, support the teams.
They had me amped during that timeout. I was really
Yeah.
excited for that one.
They get the crowd pumped up.
I honestly wasn't listening to you. I was kind of listening to the band.
In the last game, the boys' game, everyone was getting hyped up. Even the opposing student section.
Yeah.
Braslow with the ball now. Passes up to Kasmer.
They're really in the holiday spirit when they're singing Christmas songs.
It is that time of the year. Up to Glover. Glover's looking for an option. He's going to dump it off to Gus. Gus going to shoot. Gus going to sink it. Under 2 minutes left in the half. It's going to be make the score 15-11.
Although Lower Merion did score on that, I do like the defensive possession there from the Fords. A lot of good switches, a lot of communication.
Foley with the ball now for the Fords.
I was happy with that.
Absolutely. Passes it back to Kelly. Kelly up to Gleason. Gleason to Foley. Foley gonna look for something there. Kelly's gonna shoot. Kelly's not quite gonna find it. And a bit of commotion on the field as both Wright and Braslow fall to the ground. Did I say field again? I said field again.
I wasn't gonna point it out, Spencer. I was gonna let it go. But since you brought it up, you did say field.
I gotta hold myself accountable there.
It's all right. It's all right. Early in the season for everybody.
I'm still in a
football mode?
Field hockey mode.
Oh, field hockey mode.
Yeah. Big pass back to Gleason. Gleason to Wright. Up to Foley. Foley to Kelly. Kelly to Gleason. Gleason shoots. Nothing there. Aces with the ball now.
I was hoping for one more pass there. Foley was
Kasmer right there. Clock ticking down. About a minute, 10 seconds left. Kasmer face off with Foley. Passes it up to Glover. Glover to Braslow. Braslow back to Glover. To Librascioli. And Librascioli's not going to hang on to that ball under a minute left. Some subs coming in for the Aces. That's number 30, Liana Wang. Wang with the ball now. Whistle's going to be called. Walter's going to hop back in the game for the Aces as well. He's going to take the spot of Gust.
I think Ryan Doxey's on the bench for maybe 5 seconds, Spencer. She's
Yeah.
immediately back in this game.
And Librascioli is going to get replaced there by Pham. Fresh lineup here for the Aces. Maloney with the ball for the Fords. Maloney under pressure from Kasmer. Going to dump that ball off to Gleason. Gleason going to drive through. Dumps it off to Gilroy. Back to Maloney. Up to Gleason. Gleason shoots. Gleason sinks it. Great shot from Gleason. It's going to bring the score to 18-11 Fords. 25 seconds left.
I think the highlight of that possession for the Fords was when Maloney was in trouble. Everyone came to her aid for an option for a pass.
Glover with the ball, passes it up. 16 seconds left. Time's ticking down on this half, and it looks like the Fords have started to get into their groove a bit.
Absolutely, especially from the three-point line. I believe without the three-pointers, the Fords are down 11-9.
Yep.
So definitely a game changer so far in the second quarter.
Walter's going to take a free throw. First one going to go in. That was a clean one right there.
Absolutely.
That brings us to 18-12. Walter's going to take one more. Another one makes it in. It's going to bring us to a score of 18-13, 15 seconds left. Maloney with the ball for the Fords. Maloney facing off with Kasmer. Back to Dotsy. Dotsy to right. Right to Gleason. Gleason shoots. Bounces off the rim, right with the rebounds. And buzzer beater too.
Count it.
That's going to bring us to the half. Fords lead, 20-13.
I think they're counting that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last minute shot there from right. Going to bring us a score of 20-13. Great half, Sean.
Good way to end the half.
Started a little bit slow on offense, but kind of working into it a little bit. We'll see what changes or adjustments might need to be made at the half, but a great start from the Fords.
Absolutely. Really found their rhythm going. Once the three-pointers started falling, the game just changed completely. Lower Merion could not keep up.
Yeah, Kelly and Foley really blew that open right there.
Absolutely.
And Wright closing out the half with that 2 points.
Sometimes you have to rely on veteran players to make veteran plays.
Absolutely. We will be back at the start of the third quarter. All right, we are back. The second half about to begin. The whistle to end halftime just sounded. Fords currently lead 20-13 in a very defensive game thus far. We'll see if both sides have made any adjustments, and hopefully the Fords can stay on this hot streak that they've been on.
Absolutely, I believe they're 5-0 total,
Yes.
4-0 in Central League play.
Yeah, the Fords right now, they're kind of that team.
They went to DC, kicked butt, came back, still doing it.
Absolutely. Some of the team members actually took a bit of a field trip today to St. Joe's.
Oh, that is true, yeah. I think it was the whole team, right? If I'm not mistaken.
And with that, the second half is underway. Braslow with the ball for the Aces. Up to Kasmer. Kasmer working around under pressure from Kelly. Back to Braslow. Big pass over to Glover. Glover to Gust. Gust gonna drive in, shoot, and score.
That's
It's gonna be
bucket.
2 points right there.
It's a tough bucket. Good defense by the Fords, but just a better shot right there.
Foley passes to Maloney. Maloney gonna try and get past Kasmer here. Up to Wright. Wright passes it to Foley. Foley passes to Maloney. Maloney back to Foley. Up to Kelly. Kelly's gonna pass to Wright. Wright's gonna work around, pass back to Foley. Up to Maloney. Back to Kelly. Kelly to Wright. Wright to Foley. A lot of passing here. Back to Kelly once again, up to Maloney.
A lot of unselfish basketball is what I like to call it.
Team that works together wins together. That's what I like to say.
It's a good one, Spencer. I might take that.
Maloney passes to Kelly. Kelly to Dotsie. Dotsie shoots. And there was, looks like a foul on that play.
But unfortunately, he's not going to count for Dotson.
Looks like a holding.
See, now you got me thinking it's football, Spencer. See, I'm turning into you.
Kelly's going to throw the ball in for the Fords. Kelly throws it up back to Foley. Foley's going to drive in. Passes to Maloney. Maloney back to Foley. Up to Kelly. Looking for options here. Maloney shoots. Maloney sinks it. Great shot there from the freshman, Grace Maloney. It's going to bring our score to 23-15. Aces able to score there, bringing their total of 17. Kelly with the ball now for the Fords. Kelly shoots. And Kelly sinks it once again. Another long shot there from Grace Kelly. 3 points. Fords increase their point total to 26.
Something's in the water tonight, Spencer, I swear.
What a shot. Instant response there. Aces trying to make something happen. Walters gets the ball tipped off. It's going to get snagged up by Natalie Wright, number 22 for the Fords. Excellent offense just out of the gate.
Some good defense on the other end by Dotsy here on the opposing team center, Megan Walter. It's a matchup I'm looking at all night. Two players committed to college next year. Should be good to watch them go at it.
Absolutely. Foley going to take the ball here for the Fords. Going to look for someone to pass to. Going to pass to Natalie Wright. Right up to Dotsy. Ooh.
Oh.
Dotsy's going to hit the floor hard there. Hope she's okay.
Seems all right.
Yeah.
Made a great pass while she was falling, too, Spencer.
Absolutely.
I might add.
Ace is going to scoop up that ball, though. Braslow with the ball now. Facing off with Foley. He's going to pass it through, it looks like to Gust. Back to Braslow. Braslow's going to drive in. He's going to pass it back to Gust once again. Gust's going to drive in. And Kelly going to scoop up that ball off the tip. Kelly, big pass up to Wright. Wright snags it up. And isn't quite able to get the ball to Dotsy there. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication.
Like the Ford just needed to slow it down on that possession. They had all the time in the world. They had some good passes. Just set up and look for your shot.
Yeah, and I mean, like, some excellent defense there
Absolutely.
as well. Kelly was able to position herself to pick up that ball off the tip. Pham going to throw in for the Aces. Chooses to give the ball to Kasmer. Kasmer facing off with Kelly. Kasmer is going to get past and throw the ball to Braslow. Braslow is going to dump it off to Glover, it looks like. Back up to Kasmer. And then Lebrescioli is going to score 2 for the Aces there. 26-19 Fords. Maloney with the ball now.
I think with how good the Ford's perimeter defense is, the Aces are going to be looking for their centers for a lot of possessions.
Foley in the corner. Passes it off to Ryan Dotsie. Dotsie not quite able to make that layup. Aces grab the ball. Pham passes up to Braslow. Braslow with the ball once again off the pass from Glover. Chooses to give the ball up to Kasmer. Kasmer under pressure from Kelly here. Kelly playing great defense.
Story of the game.
Dumps the ball back off to Braslow. Braslow under pressure from Foley. Chooses to give the ball to Glover. Glover to Kasmer once again. Kasmer running through. Shoots. Nothing there. Wright gives the ball up to Maloney. Maloney driving through. Up to Wright, to Kelly, back to Foley.
Good decision by Maloney there to slow it down. Don't force anything.
Wright shoots. And Dotsie picks up the rebound. Scores another 2 for the Fords, bringing their total 28-19. Some good communication there from the Fords.
Absolutely. It's a spot we see Dotsie in a lot. They prefer teammates for the misses. And
Braslow drives through. Nothing there. Wright scoops up that ball. Foley with it now. He's going to work around Braslow. Foley's going to dump the ball off to Kelly. Kelly looking for someone to pass to under pressure from Glover. Maloney with the ball now off the pass from Wright. Maloney shoots. Nothing there. Ace is going to pick up the ball. Kasmer with it now. Kasmer dumps it off to Braslow. Braslow dumps it off to Glover. Glover looking for someone to pass to. He's going to try and make a pass to Pham. Pham's going to hang on to it under pressure from the Fords. A whistle's going to be called there. That's going to be a timeout. Fords staying on top of their defense. But Aces still have not let up very much either.
Absolutely. Definitely found more of an offensive rhythm. Points are more consistent now, but I would say they're consistent for both teams as well.
Yeah. Fords currently with a 9-point lead, 2 minutes, 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Both teams in the timeout. Probably going over some strategies in there, trying to figure out how to work around each other.
Spencer, correct me if I'm wrong, but does our camera move on its own? Am I seeing that correctly? Because I'm seeing Jack Keaveney pretty relaxed up there. And the camera's moving on the screen.
It's got like a little pole where you can kind of like chill and sit back a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was some magic where it would get to track the ball. I was like,
unfortunately,
what is
Haverford Sports Media does not have that kind of budget.
I was going to say, I don't think it's their budget. I was like, what is happening?
But hopefully after the success of the dodgeball tournament today,
Absolutely.
we'll be able to get some new gear.
Aces
with the ball now. Pass up to Glover. Glover to Kasmer. Whistle called. Sean, if I'm not mistaken, you were actually playing in the dodgeball tournament, right?
I was. I unfortunately had to have an early exit. I had to leave school. But we won our first game, and I heard we got smoked on our second game.
Yeah, that was a tough matchup, though.
To the eventual winners, I will say.
The Hungry Hunters?
Team, but I was proud of our performance in the first game.
Kasmer looking for something there. Shoots. And not going to make it. Yeah, shout out the Hungry Hunters, the winners of the 2024 dodgeball tournament.
Gonna be honest, I'm kind of glad I wasn't there to face them.
They are a scary team.
Pretty quick.
They are a scary team. Braslow gonna throw in for the Aces. Braslow gives it off to Lebrescioli. Dotsie picks up the rebound, gives it off to Maloney. Maloney running down the court. Through to Dotsie. It looks like there's going to be another whistle blown.
Good feed by Maloney there. I think she got it through a few defenders to get that to Dotsie, and they got the foul call.
Despite that hold. Maloney is going to throw it in for the Fords momentarily. Pham comes out for the Aces. And Gilroy gonna sink it for 2. Great shot there. Braslow with the ball once again, up to Kasmer. Kasmer working around this Ford's defense. Gives it off to Glover. Glover back to Braslow. Another whistle gonna get blown. Fords lead 30-19. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third.
You know, Spencer, even with this headset on, I can hear the Ford's own defense communicating. They're loud and they're very well spoken on the court. I will say that.
Yeah, they are commanding this court right now. Maloney's gonna come out for the Fords. Aces gonna look for someone to throw it into. Good catch there from number 14 for the Aces. That's Kasmer. Kasmer's gonna run up, gonna score. It's gonna be another 2 for the Aces, bringing their point total to 21.
Not much you can do there if you're Megan Kelly. Just trying to do your best on defense, and unfortunately get a foul called.
Kasmer is gonna take a free throw. And sinks it. Foley with the ball now, gives it off to Kelly.
With Walters in now for the Aces, both teams running 2 big lineups.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting to see how the offense changes now that you have all those.
Kelly trying to work around this Aces defense, gives it off to Dotsey. Dotsey working around, he's gonna shoot. Not quite able to find the basket there. Kasmer with the ball now for the Aces. Sean, I just want to know, this has been a bit of a clean game. There haven't been all that many fouls, especially compared to the last boys game, where it seemed there was a foul every couple seconds. Walters with the ball now, not able to make the shot. Hits the bottom of the net, or of the backboard, sorry.
To your point, Spencer, that's a good point. There's a lot of fouls on the floor. They're not really in the act of shooting. They're all on the floor.
Yep.
They're all while someone's passing or just on defense with the effort.
Walters going to come out for the Aces.
Definitely not a lot of free throws in this game at all.
Braslow looking for someone to throw to. He's going to throw it into Kasmer. And then Brassow's going to pick it back up. Back to Glover. Glover's going to shoot. And Glover's not going to make it. Kelly scoops up the ball for the four. He's going to run down the court. Kasmer's on her. Foley with it now. Foley's going to hand it off to Dotsey. Dotsey drops it there, but Wright's going to scoop it up and give it off to Dotsey once again. There's a whistle called.
Once again on the floor.
See what the refs say. Looks like the forward's going to keep the ball here. Foley going to throw it in.
Spencer, despite all these foul calls, neither team in the bonus right now.
Yeah, that is true.
Pretty surprising.
That's interesting to note there, Sean.
So we're going to see a lot of inbounds until someone's team gets in that bonus.
Kelly with the ball now. Throws it through to Wright. Wright not quite able to make that layup. Very close.
Great feed by Megan Kelly right there. I definitely would not be able to do that, Spencer, if I'm honest.
Glover with it now for the Aces off the pass from Braslow. Glover's going to run through. He's going to drop the ball there. Whistle blown. Aces going to grab that ball. Braslow going to throw it up to Kasmer. Kasmer facing off with Kelly here. We already know that Kelly is a rock on defense. Kasmer's going to pass it back to Braslow, not able to find anything there. Glover's going to kind of get shut down there by Wright. Gives off to Walter. Glover shoots. Nothing there. And Dotsey with the ball for the Fords now. 30 seconds left. Fords up 30-22. Great game thus far, Sean.
Absolutely. Solid quarter from the Fords. Looking for a repeat performance in the fourth and get out of here happy.
100%, 100%. Let's keep this momentum rolling. Dotsey gives it off to Kelly. Kelly walking on the court, passes up to Maloney. Maloney looking for someone to pass to, looking for an option there. Kind of not quite able to dump it off to Dotsey. Is able to get it off to Foley, though. Foley up to Maloney. Maloney to Kelly. Kelly shoots. and Wright grabs the rebound. 1.7 seconds left on the clock in the third. Fords increase their lead to 32-22, a 10-point lead, and Wright is going to take a free throw.
That was a strategic miss by Kelly there. She knew that Natalie Wright would be there and knew she would put it back for her.
It's always good to have your player right under the net able to scoop up that rebound just in case. And so far, Wright has kind of been that player. Misses the free throw, but thus far in this game, Natalie Wright is 9 for 5 on 2-pointers. And that's going to be the end of the third. Another great showing from the Fords here as they lead 32-22. Sean, what's going through your mind right now?
So through my mind is just consistency. I think the Fords, have a momentum going. They have a rhythm. They have an identity that they're going to stick to. But you're up double digits right now. Just kind of keep the pedal to the metal.
Pretty much.
Keep going.
Don't really let up for a second. Kind of keep the gas. Keep your
foot on the
off
gas.
Foot off. I don't know what I was saying there. A little bit of a brain fart.
This game is far from over. 10 points in basketball is 100%. Like absolutely nothing.
100%.
There's 2 3-pointers for Lower Merion. It's within 4.
Pretty much. Just gotta as you said, keep the pedal to the metal, and we will be right back at the start of the fourth and final quarter. The band is playing. Energy is great here tonight in Younger Gymnasium. Both teams about to come out of the huddle for the fourth quarter. Ford's up 32-22. Sean, I'm excited to see the conclusion of this game.
I am too. I'm hoping this isn't a close finish, but part of me wants it to be for entertainment purposes, but I'm hoping the Fords can pull away here even more than they already have.
Absolutely. Bit of a slow start earlier on, kind of opened up in the second half.
Considering the score was 7-7, I believe, at the end of the first.
Yeah, at the end of the first.
32-22 is not a bad score at all.
Maloney with the ball, gives it off to Megan Kelly, number 10. Kelly driving around Glover. He's going to get the ball off to Maloney. Maloney through to Dotsy. Dotsy able to hang on to it there. Gives it off to Kelly. Foley in the corner. Foley shoots. Nothing there. Fan picks it up for the Aces. Gives it off to Braslow. Braslow off to Kasmer. Kasmer through to Librescioli. Picked up by Grace Maloney.
Great deflection by Dotsy there.
Megan Kelly with it now. Foley with it now. Foley shoots. And it hits off the rim. Kasmer once again with the ball for the Aces, driving down the court. Kasmer working through the Fords defense, shoots. It's going to be a whistle blown. And that basket not going to make it in from Kasmer. However, it looks like Kasmer is going to be able to take a free throw. And the gym is silent. Sinks that shot. Going to take one more.
The band needs to start playing again, Spencer. I miss them.
They're actually not allowed to play during the,
during
the free throws.
Yes, yes.
Not quite able to sink that second shot. Picked up by Natalie Wright. Yeah, back in, I think, my sophomore year, one of the tuba players, played like a really loud note while they were taking the opposing team was taking a free throw.
Yeah.
And they actually got in trouble for it, and they had to reshoot.
Really? I believe that might be a technical as well for the team.
Yeah,
I'm team technical.
Not entirely sure. Some great passing from the Fords. Wright gives it off to Foley. Foley drives through. Maloney shoots. Maloney sinks it once again. Another great shot from Grace Maloney. She is on fire tonight, the freshman.
Also a great pass from Foley to Kelly there. That set up the entire play. Without that doesn't happen.
Absolutely. You got to have those facilitators on your team.
Maya Foley is definitely one of them.
Braslow with the ball for the Aces now. Gives it off to Glover. Glover to Librescioli. Not able to find anything there. Gets the rebound. And Wright gets the rebound there for the Fords. Gives it away to Maya Foley, number 4. Foley kind of commanding your teammates where to go.
Floor general, one might say.
Passes to Maloney. Maloney to Kelly. Big pass through to Dotsy. Dotsy's going to hang on to it. Dotsy not quite able to get that layup. Kazmer driving down the court for the Aces. Kazmer looking for an opening here. Gonna keep it away from all the forwards. Braslow not able to make the layup. Whistle blown.
Not sure that's on, Spencer.
I'm not quite sure either.
Lower Merion. Forwards ball. That's all that matters.
Looks like Maloney is going to pick it up. 5 minutes, 34 seconds left in this game. Forwards lead 34-23. Still a lot of time left in this game for something to happen. Hopefully the Forwards can keep up their momentum.
2.5 minutes in, they're up compared to the last quarter. They're up 1.
Yeah,
so they're up 11 now compared to 10.
Kelly to Maloney. Maloney working through that Aces defense. It's going to fall, but Foley's going to pick up that ball. There's a whistle blown. It's going to be a timeout. I think both teams are kind of feeling the weight right now. Kind of getting a...
It's going to set in for Lower Merion if this stays double digits. I would say around 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I was going to set in. You're going to see a lot of full court pressing. A little bit of desperation from the Aces side here.
Both teams out of the timeout. Kelly is going to throw the ball in for the Forwards. Kelly is going to find Maloney. Maloney's going to shoot. Bounces off the rim. Foley with the rebound. Whistle blown. Ooh, little behind the back shot there from Foley. Not going to count, but that was nice.
It's unfortunate. That was a very quick jump ball call here by the refs. Interesting, to say the least.
Gust going to throw it in to the Aces, number 14. That's Kazmer. Kazmer's going to look for someone. Liberescioli is who she finds. Up to Walters. Walters shoots. Walters finds nothing there. Foley takes the rebound. Kelly with it now. Passes to Dotsy. Dotsy through to Maloney. Maloney to right. Right to Foley. Foley to Kelly. Kelly to Foley. Maloney with it now. Back to Kelly. Whistle gonna get blown.
But it's on the Aces.
Forwards gonna keep the ball here. It looks like Kelly is gonna take the throw. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left. Time really winding down here. I thought it's 20. Right with the rebounds into the layup. 36-23.
See, I think the strategic miss strategy is growing on that Forwards team. Molly Foley just pulled it off.
Pretty much. Kazmer with the ball now. Hands it off to Braslow. Braslow running through. Up to Glover. Back to Liberescioli. Liberescioli finds Glover once again. Back to Liberescioli. Nothing there. Foley with the rebound after a little bit of commotion there. Gonna hand it off to Maloney.
If I'm Haverford, I'm just slowing the game down. I'm almost in like 2 clock mode.
Pretty much. They're up 13 with just under 4 minutes to go. Kelly with the ball now. Driving through, gonna pass it off to Wright. Right to Maloney. Good pass from Maloney there to Kelly. Ball's gonna get dropped. Not quite sure who came away with that one quite yet.
Jump ball, it's Haverford's ball.
Let's go. Kelly's going to take the ball for the Fords. Going to throw it in. Maloney is going to pick it up. Maloney runs through. He's going to drop it. Liberascioli going to pick it up for the Aces. Hands the ball off to Braslow, number 23. Big pass from Braslow to Kasmer. Kasmer's going to shoot. It's going to bounce off the rim. Nothing there for the Aces.
I believe she was fouled on there. I think 3 free throws are incoming.
Looks like you're right. Kasmer going to take her first shot in just a moment. Once again, the gym is silent. First shot makes it in.
That's only Dotsy's second foul. I mean, you know, you are giving up 3 free throws, but, you know, at the same time, it's better than an uncontested three-pointer that could swing momentum towards the Aces' way.
Pretty much. The second shot makes it in. Third and final shot here. And she goes 3 for 3. Ford still hang on to a 10-point lead, 36-26, 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go. Some subs going to come in for the Aces.
Here's the full court press.
Maloney passes the ball off to Kelly. Dotsy's going to fall to the ground. Looks like there might be an injury on the court.
Hopefully she's all right.
That's number 20. That's Gust. Hopefully she is okay. She's going to go to the bench.
Spencer, as you can see, the problem with the full court press is you leave the other side of the court completely wide open. Fords are able to find Foley there for a completely wide open layup. There's really no problem with her making that at all.
Yeah.
The trade-off you do when you're down 12 with 3 minutes left.
Absolutely, Sean. 3 minutes, 13 left. The clock ticking. Aces definitely feeling the pressure of the time here. Fords just trying to pull ahead, or stay ahead. Kasmer with the ball now. Kasmer not able to find anything there. That shot's going to get blocked by Ryan Dotsy.
That was emphatic, Spencer. There's a lot of effort behind that one.
Dotsy able to use that height there to really shut down that play. Glover with it now, through to Kasmer. Kasmer going to stay back a little bit, look for a pass. She's going to shoot. Wright's going to scoop that one up. Hands it off to Maloney. Maloney working through. Passes it to Kelly. Kelly to Foley. Foley drives in. Foley is going to go for the layup, but nothing there.
Gonna stay here though.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. And that's going to be another timeout. Shout out to our cheerleaders for coming out tonight.
Absolutely.
Showing some school spirit. Great to have them here. Team's going to come out of the huddle. Ford's going to pick up the ball. Kelly's going to take it. Kelly, big pass over the head to Maloney. Foley is going to take a tumble along with Braslow.
Got it right up there. What a trooper.
Kasmer with it now. Passes to Braslow once again. Kasmer going to shoot. Nothing there. That ball's going to go out.
With just over 2 minutes left in this game, you can definitely tell that the strategy for Lower Merion has changed a lot. They're shooting a lot more threes. They're not really working the interior as much anymore.
And that's going to be another timeout. Game back underway. Rescioli gives it off to Kasmer. Kasmer shoots. Nothing there. Some commotion trying to get that rebound. Ford's gonna come in with it. That's Gleason. Gleason to Maloney. Maloney to Kelly. Back to Maloney. Good pass there to Gleason. Then to Dotsy. Back to Maloney once again. Kelly with it to Gleason. To Dotsy. Dotsy not quite able to find the basket there. Braslow's going to scoop it up for the Aces. He's going to down the court. And a foot race there with Maloney. Going to shoot. Nothing. Dotsy picks up that rebound.
Yeah, it's like the fourth or fifth three in a row for Lower Merion. The strategy is very clear. And unfortunately, that strategy is not working with the minute 17 left in this game.
Big pass from Wright. Does not quite find Gleason. And another timeout. Just over a minute left, a minute 14 seconds to be exact. Fords lead 38-26. Right now, the Aces are just trying to do anything they can to catch up.
And anything they're doing right now is not exactly working. I think this game is all but over.
Don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully the Fords.
I'm going to speak a minute 14 soon, Spencer.
Hopefully the Fords can keep it up. Game back on. Glover passes to Braslow. Braslow to Kasmer. Kasmer driving through, stopped by a wall of Fords.
Got hit in the face there a little bit.
Pham gonna shoot. Pham finds nothing. Dotsy with the rebound. Dotsy passes to Kelly. Kelly jukes out Braslow. He's gonna find Maloney for the pass. Maloney finds Dotsy. Dotsy's gonna run up right under the net. Wright's going to score the layup there. That's 2 more points for the Fords.
That was really impressive ball movement by the Fords. They're getting full court pressed, but every pass was crisp, exactly what it needed to be.
35 seconds left in this game. Kasmer not going to find the net. Wright picks up the rebound, gives it off to Maloney. Maloney finds Kelly. Kelly under pressure, double teams. And Kazmer's going to scoop that ball for the Aces. It's going to score, but Sean, I think it might be too little too late. 16.5 seconds left. Fords lead 40-28.
Yeah, definitely too little too late. I'm not sure who called the timeout there, but it'd be interesting if Laura Merion called a timeout there to see what they could try to cook up with 16.5 seconds left, down 12.
Wright's going to throw in for the Fords. Right, through to Kelly. Clock winding down, 15 seconds on the clock.
Stay here.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. 12.8 left. 12-point deficit here. Fords lead 40-28. Wright with the ball once again. It's going to throw it in.
Football pass.
Got to find Gleason. Gleason with the layup. That's another 2 points for the Fords. Clock still running. 7 seconds left.
Is that Josh Allen or Natalie Wright?
Kazmer is going to run through. Passes back. And the Fords will take a huge victory over Lower Merion. 42-28. Great game there from the Fords. I mean, really excellent on all sides. Started a little slow, 7-7 after the first, but really picked up some steam and kept that heat going.
Absolutely.
Didn't take the pedal off the gas one time. Great game tonight, Sean.
Absolutely. This is a great game all around for all the Fords. Not the game we would expect from Ryan Dotson, but the other players on this team really stepped up in absence of her scoring.
100%.
Especially Natalie Wright.
Especially Natalie Wright with 7 for 11, two pointers. We got Grace Maloney doing some great work as a freshman.
Absolutely.
We got
Playmaker.
Megan Kelly with some great shots.
Three-point shooting tonight was unbelievable, Spencer. Let me tell you.
Maya Foley facilitating all those great plays.
Absolutely.
Excellent work from every single member of the Fords team here.
If you were to tell me after the first quarter that we would end up with a 42-28 score, I probably would not believe you, Spencer.
Sean, what can I say? Just a great day to be a Ford here.
Great day to be for always.
Great game here at Younger Gymnasium.
Last day before break, dodgeball tournament, 2 basketball games. I mean, like, the band's here.
We will hopefully be back in just a couple minutes with some player interviews.
Stay tuned.
Hello, and welcome back to Haverford Sports Media. I'm here doing post-game interviews with Natalie and Grace. So, guys, you're on opposite sides, like grade-wise. Kind of like, what was your jobs tonight? And kind of like, it could be like team-wise or just like individual.
I feel like for me, a big thing for me is rebounding and just playing defense. Obviously, Ryan was pretty much taken out of the game by them, and I think I really just had to step up and get the boards and keep pushing.
I think handling the pressure, just staying calm, and keeping the ball in our possession.
That's awesome. And then you guys had like a comfortable lead with Lower Merion, but what mentality kind of kept you pushing and pushing for more?
I feel like a lot of teams are gonna kind of doubt us. We lost some pretty good players from this last year to this year, and I think we just want to show everybody that like a team isn't just one person and it's everybody. So that was a big thing. I feel like.
I think we tried to keep our lead within certain range and like stop. Stop Lower Merion when we got the ball, or when they got the ball, and score points when we get ball.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I'm Morgan Barrett, and it has been an honor, especially with Spencer and Sean Perry, being able to broadcast them with this girls' basketball game. It was a good win, and roll forwards. We will see you after the break. Happy holidays.